When the countdown to Sunday night's Victorian Thoroughbred Racing Awards, we've headed to Sandown today to catch up with some of the leading contenders for the Scobie Breasley medal, catch up with a few other participants as well, find out who they think is going to win the medal, find out who they think is going to win the Victorian Racehorse of the Year and also the Fred Hoysted medal. Let's see what they had to say. Brent, you've been in the thick of the action this year. Who do you think is going to win the Scobie?
I'd have to say the Scobie breed. He's got to go to the leading jockey, Luke Nolan. Although he's ridden the most winners and it's voted on the best rides, he hasn't ridden many bad races in town this year.
What about Horse of the Year?
Horse of the Year, I would more than likely go with Typhoon Tracy, just because of her consistency and her domination throughout her races.
Who's had the best training performance of the year is going to win the Fred Hoysted medal?
It'd be hard to go past Bart Cummins. He won 4 major races over the carnival and it's a hard job to do that, so I think he'll get it again.
Steve, who do you think is going to win the Scobie this year?
Luke Nolan for me. He's been, I think, the most consistent jockey all year, and he's ridden well and ridden well at the top level too.
What about Horse of the Year?
Typhoon Tracy, I think. She's got an amazing record this year, and yeah, I think she'll take it out.
Who's produced the most outstanding training performance and will win the Fred Hoysted?
I'll go with Bart. Incredible what he does and keeps producing.
You won 6 Scobies, can you win a 7th?
Well, I might be battling this year. I think Luke Nolan's got to start favourite. He's had a great year, and I was a bit quiet towards the end of the year, so I'm tipping Luke Nolan to be very hard to beat.
What about Horse of the Year?
It's got to be Typhoon Tracy for mine. She was pretty dominant throughout the whole year, and yeah, I think she deserves Horse of the Year for sure.
Who's been the outstanding training performance this year?
Once again, I think Peter Moody, great combination with Luke Nolan, and he's had a most dominant year, so I can't see him being beaten for the Trainer of the Year.
Linda, who do you think is going to win the Scobie Breasley this year?
I would love Luke Nolan to win it, but maybe Craig Williams.
Okay. What about Horse of the Year?
Typhoon Tracy. I really love her, and I'd like to see her win it.
What about the best training performance of the year?
I think what Robert Smurden did down at Warrnambool was excellent. Like, it's hard enough to win one good race without winning, 3 features, and the other races he had to win to get the car. So I think Robert, without a doubt.
Boss, you haven't won a Scobie before. Can you do it Sunday night?
No, I've never been down here for a Scobie actually in the past. So, let's not be battling, to think I'd be winning this year. But Lukey Nolan has had such a wonderful year, winning the premiership and riding very well all year. So I'd say he'd be odds on to win that one.
Victorian Horse of the Year?
Typhoon Tracy, dominant throughout the year. Obviously, she's had such a great record virtually throughout the whole year. So Typhoon Tracy for mine.
Fred Hoysted medal is for the most outstanding training performance of the year. Who gets that?
Peter Moody, odds on.
Craig, you won the last 4 Scobies. Can you win a 5th?
No.
No. Who wins?
I think it's a great race again this year, and I'd say that Luke Nolan's got his really good chance, and if I want to sit on the winning jockey's table, probably I'd like to sit on his table.
What about Horse of the Year?
Horse of the Year, I think for a Victorian Horse of the Year, I think it's a really good race. So you think as a 3-year-old, I think it was great in the Cox Plate. Shocking was brilliant to win on Saturday and then to win the Melbourne Cup. I really couldn't split them.
That's all right. Fred Hoysted medal, most outstanding training performance of the year. Who gets the nod?
I think Bart. I think Bart just won so many Group 1s with different types of horses at different distances. It wasn't one horse. So my nod goes to him, but I think it's another great competition.
Well, plenty of different opinions there as we count down towards the Victorian Thoroughbred Racing Awards night on Sunday night at Crown. Stay tuned for more news.